Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive. This is AI Podcast's weekly AI news summary. And yeah, we're here to cut through the noise for you.
It feels like there's more noise every week, doesn't it?
It really does. AI just keeps accelerating new breakthroughs, surprising applications, and honestly, just a flood of headlines.
Yep.
So our mission today, as always, is to distill that down, find the really important nuggets of knowledge, the key insights from the last week in AI.
Basically, your shortcut to being properly informed.
Exactly.
And the pace, like you said, it's relentless. It's not just about what's happening, but understanding the why, why it matters, how it all connects.
Right.
So for this deep dive, we've pulled together the biggest AI news for the week ending June 22nd, 2025. We're looking at big tech moves, developer tools, some tricky ethical stuff, and even education.
Okay, sounds like a packed agenda. Let's unpack this. We've got some really fascinating updates, companies you definitely know making big moves, and yeah, trends that are going to shape things. All right, let's kick things off with a big tech player. This one really caught my eye. Looks like Apple's having some, let's say, early internal chats, maybe about acquiring Perplexity AI.
Yeah, the AI startup known for that conversational search engine.
Exactly. And the suggestion is it's not just a talent grab, though. I'm sure that's part of it.
Always is.
Right. But it could be about seriously boosting Apple's own AI chops, maybe even building their own AI-powered search engine.
And what's really insightful there, I think, is how it fits Apple's whole playbook, Controlling the entire experience, hardware, software. This isn't just about replacing Google search on the phone. It's potentially about owning the entire AI layer on their devices.
Oh, okay.
So if these talks, and they are just talks apparently, if they lead to something, Apple could be building this really deeply integrated AI ecosystem, something competitors might find hard to copy.
It really changes who controls that AI interface you use every day on your phone, doesn't it?
Fundamentally.
Wow. So that's a huge strategic angle. For you, listening, this isn't just some corporate rumor, it could mean, down the line, a totally different AI feel on your iPhone or iPad. Really baked in.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, how much does Google worry about this?
Yeah.
Even if it's just early days.
Oh, they definitely notice. It signals Apple wanting to cut the cord, or at least loosen it, right? Less reliance on Google for search, building their own core AI stuff.
Strategic independence.
Exactly. It's about control over that next wave of how we interact with our devices, which actually brings us neatly to what Google's been up to.
Right. Speaking of search, Google's just launched Search Live. Saw this in the US on their iOS and Android apps. It's basically real-time voice search, but with an AI chat feel. You just talk to it, ask questions, get AI answers back, navigate links, no typing needed.
It's a big shift. And this multimodal thing, it's set to grow, right? They're talking camera input next.
Point your camera at something and ask about it.
Yeah. Exactly. Which, yeah, fundamentally changes how a lot of us might use search, moving from typing keywords to just talking or showing.
Okay, but this brings up that issue again, doesn't it? AI cannibalizing web traffic.
Intensifies it, absolutely. Analysts are getting louder about this. It's a potential threat to publishers, anyone relying on SEO, because people get the answer directly from the AI.
And don't click through.
Precisely. So the whole model of content discovery and funding online, it's shaking up.
That's a really critical point. I mean, if the AI gives the answer, what happens to the websites, the creators who actually make that information? Is there any upside for them, do you think? Maybe new ways AI could help discovery?
That's the multi-billion-dollar question, isn't it? Publishers need to offer something so unique, so valuable, people still seek out the source. Or maybe find new models, partnerships with AI platforms, licensing, something.
We're definitely in a transition.
No doubt. The future of finding info online is being rewritten as we speak.
Okay, so while AI is changing how we find info on screens, it's also like jumping out into the physical world more.
For sure.
Like these new Meta and Oakley smart glasses, Oakley Meta HSTN they're calling them, launched just a couple of days ago, June 20th.
Right, under the EssilorLuxottica umbrella, both brands.
Yeah.
And aimed squarely at athletes, particularly cyclists.
Performance AI, they're calling it.
Yeah, and it really shows AI getting baked into actual things we use, not just apps. These glasses have a centered camera, open-ear speakers, water-resistant,
X4, yeah.
and deep meta AI integration. So think real-time feedback, tracking, maybe analysis. The price, around $400, $500, depending on the edition, puts it right up against things like GoPro.
But with an AI twist.
Exactly. And they're using big names, Mbappe, Mahomes, to push it. It's a very targeted move into sports tech, AI moving beyond the screen into specialized gear.
That's a cool niche. But it makes you think, beyond sports, where else does wearable AI go? What other everyday objects get smart? And what about privacy when the AI is literally on your face?
Oh, absolutely. It opens up huge possibilities. Health monitoring, AR navigation, maybe even social cues. But the privacy angle is massive.
Yeah.
That's why things like on-device processing, data ownership, they become super critical. The stakes are just higher when the tech is that physically close to us. Needs responsible design from day one.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit, moving from consumer stuff to the enterprise side.
Hmm.
OpenAI, they've open-sourced a customer service agent framework.
Yes, through their Agents SDK, and they've even put demo examples out there, like one for airline customer care, up on Hugging Face.
So this is for businesses using AI.
Exactly. It's a big push for companies adopting intelligent automation. This isn't just about simple chatbots answering SAQs anymore.
Right.
This SDK, it's a framework. It helps developers build more complex, multi-step customer interactions. Think about handling flight changes, not just checking flight times. It helps orchestrate those flows, ensure consistency, connect to company systems.
So it's like giving businesses better tools to build smarter AI agents.
Pretty much. OpenAI is moving from just lab demos to helping companies actually deploy robust AI in the real world, making it easier to build bots specific to their needs, customer service, internal stuff, even compliance checks.
Which means, for us interacting with companies, we're likely going to see much more sophisticated AI handling things soon.
I think so. A definite leap from basic bots to more capable AI-powered problem solvers. This SDK is kind of a blueprint for making that happen at scale.
Okay, and for the folks actually building these AI models, another interesting partnership popped up, Hugging Face and Groq.
Yeah, tackling inference speed, Hugging Face, obviously huge in the AI development world with their Transformers library and platform.
The go-to place for models.
Right. And Groq, they make specialized hardware, LPUs, language processing units, designed purely for running AI models really, really fast. Super low latency.
So faster AI responses.
Much faster. The partnership is about integrating Hugging Face's tools with Groq's hardware. So developers using Hugging Face can deploy their models on Groq's chips much more easily.
Making it simpler to get that speed boost.
Exactly. The goal is faster, more efficient AI in actual products. Think real-time translation, super responsive chatbots, instant analysis, anything that needs that near-instant processing.
So if I'm a developer, this is a big deal. It means my AI app can react almost instantly, tackling that lag problem.
Precisely. It's a major bottleneck they're addressing. That constant push to make AI faster, more responsive. It impacts everything you use, voice assistants, predictive text, makes AI feel seamless, not clunky.
Okay, now here's an intersection that always gets people talking. AI and blockchain. GenLayer launched something called Rally.
Yeah, a decentralized marketing protocol. It's trying to combine AI and blockchain to shake up how brands promote themselves.
How does that work exactly?
Well, it uses smart contracts to automate marketing campaigns based on incentives. But the really novel part is the AI validators.
AI validator.
Yeah, AI programs that automatically check user-generated content like social media posts against the rules of a marketing campaign. Did the user mention the brand correctly? Did they use the right hashtag? That sort of thing.
Okay, so the AI does the checking.
Efficiently and at scale. Then, if the AI validator says, yep, this meets the rules, the smart contract automatically releases a reward, like a token, to the person who created the content.
And blockchain makes the payment transparent, trustworthy.
Perfectly. It's built on their Asimov testnet for now, but it enables these transparent micropayments for marketing, rewarding community members directly for promoting a brand.
That is intriguing. So it could, like, bypass traditional ad agencies, let brands reward their fans directly.
Potentially, yeah. It aims to democratize marketing a bit. For you, the user, it might mean getting actual verifiable rewards for engaging with brands you like in ways that are authentic.
It definitely raises questions about how marketing and community building might change. More decentralized, maybe more merit-based.
Could be. It's an early example, but a fascinating one at that intersection.
Okay, while we're seeing all these cool new applications, the speed of AI also throws up challenges, right? Ethical stuff, practical problems.
Absolutely.
Like this issue in the music industry. Deezer, the streaming service, is now going to label albums that have AI-generated tracks. Why? To fight streaming fraud.
Yeah, this is a big one. Deezer found that roughly 18% of the tracks uploaded daily seem to be AI created. That's a lot of tracks.
Or 18%. Wow.
And they linked about 70% of the purely AI stuff to fraudulent schemes. Now, these tracks don't get many listens yet, only about 0.5% of total streams.
Okay.
But the suspicion is they're being used to game the system, inflate listening numbers artificially to collect royalties they haven't really earned.
The fake stream problem, but with AI making the fake music.
Exactly. So starting late June, Deezer's going to flag this stuff and, importantly, refuse to pay royalties on tracks they deem fraudulent.
That's a pretty direct response.
It is. And it connects to a bigger picture, right? We're seeing detection tools like Vermilio's TraceID emerge, legal action against AI music generators like Suno and Udio. The industry is scrambling to react.
So this isn't just about music. It's like a test case for how we deal with AI content everywhere. Art, writing.
I think so. It forces the issue of digital provenance, knowing where content came from. Is it human or AI? Is it legit? We're seeing tech solutions and legal frameworks trying to catch up with the generators. It's about accountability.
Okay, let's switch to a more positive application, this time in the public sector. In England, the Department for Education has given the green light for teachers to use AI tools.
Yes, but with important caveats. It's for low-stakes tasks. Things like marking simple quizzes, maybe drafting administrative letters, routine stuff.
Not for grading complex essays or making high-stakes decisions.
Exactly. It's part of a larger program called Tech First, trying to reduce teacher workload, which is a huge issue, especially with funding pressure.
Makes sense.
And the key guidance is AI use must always be overseen by a teacher. Human oversight is mandatory. It's augmentation, not replacement.
That seems sensible, using AI to free up teacher time for actual teaching.
Right, and it reflects what's happening anyway. They cited that something like 1 in 4 8 to 12-year-olds are already using Gen AI for homework or just for fun.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So the question isn't if AI will be in education, but how? How do we use it thoughtfully to support teachers and students without losing that crucial human connection?
So it's about finding that balance, efficiency gains versus potential risks like bias or over-reliance.
Exactly. The low-stakes context and human oversight are the guardrails here. It's a practical example of AI being helpful, not just hypothetical.
Finally, for listeners who are maybe students or looking to skill up in AI, it's interesting to see how education is adapting. IIT Kharagpur launched a summer internship program.
Yes, their IE Computer Society student branch chapter, working with the main IE section there, a fully online summer internship program for 2025.
What kind of areas did it cover?
Pretty cutting-edge stuff. AI and machine learning for network management, cloud and edge computing, generative AI, explainable AI, even AI in vehicular networks.
Sounds very relevant.
Definitely. It was aimed at undergrad and postgrad students in India. Now, the deadline was actually June 21st, so it's passed for this year.
Ah, okay.
But it's a great example of how top institutions are trying to provide really practical, hands-on skills in these high-demand areas, preparing the future workforce, basically.
It really shows the need for those skills is urgent.
Absolutely.
Wow, okay. What a week. We've gone from Apple, maybe shaking up search, Google changing how we search right now.
AI literally on your face with smart glasses.
AI fighting music fraud, supporting teachers.
Yeah.
It's just weaving into everything, isn't it?
It really is. The breadth is incredible, and the pace just keeps picking up. For you listening, I think the takeaway is just stay curious, right?
Yeah.
Ask those critical questions. What are the upsides? What are the downsides? What does this mean strategically? Understanding these shifts is becoming so important.
Absolutely. So what does it all mean for you? It means the future isn't just some sci-fi concept. It's in the phone you're holding, the services you use, the news you read, the music you hear. Technology is evolving fast. And just keeping tabs on these trends, like we try to do here, gives you a bit of an edge in figuring out where things are headed. So keep an eye on how these stories develop.
Definitely.
And remember, we'll be back with another deep dive, focusing on AI technology specifically, dropping this Wednesday evening.
Looking forward to it.
Until then, keep exploring.